In this video, I'm testing out the Hazel Quinn filter-free slow juicer, so let's get started. Hazel Quinn have asked me to test out their filter-free slow juicer, which comes in this beautiful mint green. The rotary switch has 2 speed modes for soft and hard and a reverse function. You'll use the soft mode for juicier fruits like oranges, watermelon, and it's not fairly loud, it only has 65 decibels. So after adding a few pieces of orange, you can see that it's starting to build up in the chamber here, so I slowed down for a little while just to let all the pulp out so that I don't get any blockages in there. And because there's no filter, it's been designed with a hole big enough for the pulp to come out from, but not too big that the juice can escape from it. And you can use the hard setting for harder fruits and vegetables like carrots and beets. We had no issues doing the carrots. The auger was able to break the carrot down before squeezing it through. And I also tested out some apple, adding 1 piece at a time just to let it all through, and you can see how the auger is breaking it all down. It comes with an anti-drip nozzle, and I was able to yield about 150 ml out of half a large navel orange. Here is the apple juice. I wish it did come with a foam separator. And then here is the carrot juice. Not completely pulp free, some of it did manage to escape through the chamber, and that may or may not be a big deal for you depending on your preference, but I'm certain my kids would definitely pick up on those little bits of pulp in their juice. Moving on to the pulp, the orange pulp is not completely dry. I would say it managed to squeeze out at least 75-80% of the juice, so I think it still could have taken out a bit more, as I can still feel a tiny little bit of wetness, but it's nothing too extreme. The carrot is almost dry. I would have been disappointed if the carrots had been wet. And the same with the apple. It's not completely dry. You can see a little bit of wetness on my finger here. I would say it extracted about 80% of the juice. The one press release button makes it easy to detach the chamber to disassemble it before washing all the parts. You'll see quite a bit of pulp all gathered inside the chamber here. Because there is no filter, it's all just going to accumulate inside the chamber. So that has quite a bit of pulp stuck in there, and unfortunately it doesn't come with a brush because their idea is that you don't need a brush to wash this. And the carrot did leave some discoloration on the auger, but that was mentioned in the manual. Inside the chamber here you'll see the holes where the juice comes out from. And these holes have been designed so that big chunks of pulp can't get through it, but they still have to make it big enough to allow the juice to flow through and prevent the chamber from clogging up. So some of the more tiny pieces of pulp have been able to escape through these into the juice, which I saw with the carrot and the orange juice. They've removed the filter from the front, but they seem to have added this extra piece that needs to attach to the back here. And I don't know why they didn't just make the auger longer and wider towards the end so that it can just fit into the chamber like I've seen on other slow juicers. So technically there really hasn't been a change in the number of parts included. Overall, the Hazel Quinn juicer works just as well as any other juicer. The no filter technology doesn't really make a huge impact on the performance or the cleaning side of it. It does have an easy horizontal insertion point, which is made up of steel. However, the outer part is made up of plastic. It comes with a 150 watt motor and an anti-slip base. Alright guys, I hope you found this review useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to leave a like. I hope to catch you in my next video.